a bit more prominence, right? But even him, even when he wasn't really known for a singles play, at least on kind of a larger scale in North America.
Absolutely.
Him and Aardvark were still doing a lot of crazy stuff wherever they went in doubles. So, yeah, you know, like it's just, I'm so excited to see what we're going to do here today. So, let's get into it, man. Game 1 on Smashville.
All right. So we got Larry Lurr and JK, the team right now. Obviously, you know, JK, one of the best bails in the business, obviously top 5 in the world. I actually first heard about this gentleman watching those tournaments in your neck of the woods, the Mega Smash Mondays, back when he was residing in SoCal for a little bit. Yeah. You know, I would always catch the later portions of bracket because of work, but I could always, you know, bet my bottom dollar on him being in the top 3 portion. So it'd be like him, Elegant, and a K9. Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah. Now, of course, Abagango, he's been kind of working on this bail for a bit now, but I mean, like you said, JK is someone who's one of the best bails to do it, man. So he's got to be able to recognize how to deal in this kind of mirror match and deal with these situations can be off stage. Right now, we're not really seeing that from Abagango, and that means that's easy pickings for your JK.
That's very much the case. And you know what's crazy about Abagango? You know, it's really crazy to see, you know, him go from like Pac-Man and Luigi, you know, then transitioning into like Meta Knight and Mewtwo, and now here he is right now with Bayonetta. And it just goes to show like how strong his character diversity is. Oh my gosh.
Sliced.
Cut that man up.
Yep.
Get him out of here.
And speaking of character diversity, of course, we have Kameme, man. He is someone who, he himself, just always been very, very talented. And, you know, he's played a multitude of characters. Of course, he's going to go out and rock out with Soldier First Class. Oh, my gosh, the catch. And, you know, that's, man, because he just does so well in the doubles format.
Oh, my God.
This is what works for them. Oh, all right. Is he going to chase him out there?
Okay, Abagango with that nice offstage pressure there. Really, you know, sticking it to JK, giving a little taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, man, giving him a little damage.
Okay.
He's got to be careful, though. Right now, he's already on his last leg for this Game 1 situation, and you don't want to leave Kameme alone, especially right now.
Oh, absolutely not, man. As you know, Kameme, you know, one of the best players, especially from Japan, to ever do it. But let's be honest, man, you get that character off stage, and you know what happens after that.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Oh, that was so smart.
Oh, he might actually saved him.
Okay. He's good. He's good.
It's Bayonetta. I forgot.
Don't ever forget the Umbra Witch. Right. Yeah, but really good stuff there for those guys having the offstage battle, and of course JK being able to make it back despite you know, that stage strike there. See the mix-up having that offstage game. I always love seeing that from Bales, man. Like, I don't care what anyone says. That character is sick off stage.
Man, she is something else off stage. Get caught in the afterburner kick. Turnaround force smash, not quite enough to do it, but definitely enough to send a message there. Next one should be enough to KO. Blue team is going to have to really figure something out there. There's the Tiger Woods up smash. We're back in this.
Okay, it's starting something up. JK is going to be on his last stock now.
That was so smart of Abagango there. Not even throwing out all the hits before there. Just the first hit to kind of disrupt the combo. Oh.
Okay, and Larry's actually going to make it back on the stage. Fortunate enough for him. She's going to make it back. He's at 113, so.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Oh, did they
just
was into finishing touch, man?
That was close.
You know, and I got to say, I got to give it to Larry Lurr. You know, he thinks that he's not very good in doubles. He never really gives himself the credit he deserves, but, I mean, he has the least amount of damage, and he had the most stocks here just up until a few moments ago.
Yeah, he's playing really, really well right now. As long as it's a situation where none of them get caught up in any kind of ping pong situations, just as I said that, Larry's going to collect the stock and make sure that will not happen. It looks like this is going to be a victory for Red Team.
Absolutely. Good job there by Kameme to kind of hop out of that situation. Gets caught in the 2v1. Okay. I like the offstage mix-up there. Going for like the bullet climax cancel. Trying to bait out an air dodge or something of some sort. Uh-oh.
Yep, that's going to be pressure.
You're up there on that platform. You might as well charge it up.
Yeah, he's trying to get motivated. I mean, honestly, that's what he needs right now to actually have safe access to a kill option. But that's not going to happen, man. Send his ass right back into that house where he belongs.
Get out of here.
Judge, jury, execution. It's the life he lives.
Right. You know, definitely a strong showing there by JK and Larry Lurr, but I can't count the blue team out quite yet. You know, there was just a few instances throughout the beginning of that match where they kind of flubbed a few combos. You know, they might not have been as synced up as they had liked to be, but, you know, that's what Game 2 is always for.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I'm curious to see, like, how they're going to switch up roles. I feel like, for the most part, We saw that Abagango was the one who's kind of being the aggressor for their blue team, but wasn't working out too hot. I felt like there's a lot of situations where they were kind of focused down on Kameme and really limit his limit usage.
Yeah,
no pun intended.
Yeah, and I definitely agree. Neither player on the blue team are really the most aggressively sound players, just by default, especially looking at how they play in singles and the characters they use. I mean, it's Mewtwo. Abagango has a very optimal but very safe Mewtwo, and then, of course, you got a character like Mega Man where you have to, play, to a certain extent, or else you're going to get bodied in some cases. So,
yeah, absolutely.
It really carries over here in doubles. But, Abagango, when he's playing a character like Cloud, you want to, stay back in the cut. You want to charge that limit. You really want to make sure that your teammate can be the aggressor, but you want to be able to, differentiate when to switch on to aggression. Come out and help your teammates.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's really what Abagango needs to be looking at. He needs to be looking at and kind of providing a space in which Kameme can actually go ahead and charge that limit and be good to go. So that's one of the main things you got to see. And right now he's motivated. He's got something, man. So the plan.
Okay, Abagango, very good job. Yeah, first to draw blood here. Just throwing out that back air. Super safe option, man. If the pressure gets a little bit too thick, just toss that back air out. You'll be in some good shape.
Why not, man? The bare essentials. Well, you know what I'm liking, though, is JK has also been doing something that I preach it day in and day out whenever I see doubles. When you are playing against a Cloud, Cloud is just such a strong asset in doubles because he's able to get these really quick early kills, and he doesn't have to have these crazy long conversions to do so. And one of the reasons why he's able to do is because obviously a limit, right? Yes. So you have to force him to burn a limit. You have to get him off stage. And JK, for the most part, has been absurdly doing that right now. And I think that's why a lot of times we see that limit come and go, and we have not seen kills from it. So really good stuff by JK.
You're absolutely correct. The fact that Bayonetta, is equipped with things like the bullet climax and the bullet darts, it really keeps Cloud, at bay from one end of the stage to another.
Ooh, that was a good save by JK. Able to grab coming out when Larry was actually in a very, very dire situation. And then he held it just to make sure that if anyone tried to rush in on him, they can hit him with the forward throw and be a good place.
Oh, what the heck? Okay. And they end up knocking Kameme out of the limit cross slash.
Yeah.
Okay. Kameme right now looking pretty good here. But that should be enough to do it there, unfortunately. Yeah, just was out of a jump. And even if you had one, I don't think you would have been able to get back from that distance. But that's okay, Finally losing that stock, has 2 fresh ones left. Meanwhile, on the left side of the stage, Larry Lurr getting chopped up.
Definitely chopped and screwed, man. You gotta be careful, man.
T-Pain.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, cross slash is such a good tool. Also, again, that's a really solid doubles tool because it's something that's going to hold the opponent there, so it's going to allow you to get free smashes. I mean, this time we'll do that for you too, baby.
Yes, sir.
But overall, it's just going to be a really, really strong tool to kind of dictate the space, and obviously it's a great anti-air as well. So
yeah, and, the crazy thing about, the way the blue team are approaching this match is that they're not really worried so much about Larry Lurr. They really have their gears and their eyes set on, deleting JK, which I know is a task, within itself. You would think that they would switch focus onto Larry Lurr, obviously a character that's easier to combo, a character where you can exploit their weaknesses a tad bit easier, but maybe they're just saving all the KOs for team combinations as opposed to, just 2 guys going after JK.
Yeah, and honestly, I actually am inclined to kind of agree with their tactic right now because I feel like JK has actually been the one who's been kind of the thorn in their side. Obviously, Larry's been able to get some damage, all these things. But again, a lot of the damage you usually see from Fox, yes, Fox has a lot of strong guaranteed combos, but they kind of take a bit. And my man Abagango just went out. He just were off in the sunset.
Gone to win.
Blazing, man.
Gone with the win.
He just, the classic Scarlet O'Hara, man.
Unfortunately, Abagango's been going through some things this match, but now it matters not. The blue team right now with this very solid lead here. Okay, there's a dash attack. Unfortunately, Larry Lurr's off stage. Okay, like what he's doing here, dancing in between both of the opponents, really looking to cross them up. Because you know what happens, man, if Abba or Kameme get their hands on you, these characters are very equipped with the very early kills.
Yeah, so see.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. My gosh, the wait. Just wanted to let him know.
Yeah.
By the way, you could have died here.
I let you live, man.
Yeah, I let you live, man. Damn. That's crazy. Someone like letting you let you out the cell, you think it's okay?
Right.
Sit you back down in the execution chair, man.
Oh, wow.
That was it.
Kameme making the stocks, making the stocks matter when it counts. Very strong beginning portion of that match. Blue team looked like they started to kind of fizzle there towards the middle, but the end. It's about how you finish at the end of the day, man. With that being said, they were you know, absolutely able to just close it out on Larry Lurr.
Yeah, really well done. And kind of going back to what I was initially starting out before, they kind of had that onslaught going on, is, yeah, I actually agree with their game plan there because JK, again, was the one who was a lot more often than not forcing Kameme to actually burn his limit. And he was giving Abagango a hard time off stage. Off stage, he was just pummeling this man back and forth. Of course, Fox is going to have some damage, right? But ultimately, Fox is a character is going to be, he's well known for his vortex situations. But that's going to take time to actually stack out on that damage. And also, once Fox is in a 2v1 situation, it's going to be very hard for him because it's just that much easier to kind of cover his recovery. Whereas if you're going up against a Bayonetta, you still have to respect witch time, you still have to respect the movement. And then there's certain places where the off stage, where Kameme is not going to be able to really come out there and assist Abagango, it just becomes a 1v1 situation there.
You know, you're absolutely correct. And, you know, seeing two combinations like this is really what Smash 4 is all about. That was the character diversity, the play style differences, and just how well they mesh with their team players. You know, with that being said, you know, Fox, like you said, is a character that needs time to set up his combos. So what do you do when you can't get your singles combos and doubles? You know, you become the passer. You know, I throw you something. Fox has a lot of tools in either throwing or catching. He's very good at getting set clear into the blast zone as well, but fantastic DI there, using his forwarder to kind of change his trajectory a little bit.
Yeah, really well done. And, man, good stuff there, too, by JK. He was able to get the end of Wish Time. Didn't get the, so he got the bats within portion of that, but that allowed him kind of escape a very dangerous situation, could have taken his stock. And, again, man, 156, man, this man is at full rage. Yeah,
he's going to be hitting sudden death percent pretty soon, man. If it was up to JK, he's not killing me anytime soon.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, and, you know, one thing I really like about FD here, you know, even though we don't have the platforms, this is a time where Larry Lurr can really shine. You get the opponents in the air, you get the juggling going with the up tilts, up airs, but
that was a good catch. They recognize the situation. They're like, okay, we need to get rid of JK right now because now you also got to factor in doubles is such a crazy dynamic because it's all these characters, right? You got to figure out, okay, should I take this time to go for a 2v1 situation? They did because they recognize that I don't want to deal with Bale with that rage, and if he's kind of scouting in the background and he gets assisted by Larry, also that could be a damage, potentially get early stocks.
Absolutely. Larry Lurr right now really trying to stick it to Abagango there, as you see. Ended up, you know, getting that backer, caught into the bat within, and that's one of the crazy things about Bayonetta. You know, you think that you got her in a combo, next thing you know, you're either being wish-timed or your combo just didn't work at all.
Yeah.
And with a character like Fox, he needs as many combos as he can get.
Man, that Clem hazard, man, that didn't work at all.
No.
JK just, again, like I said before, he's just been so good at, you know, getting Kameme off stage. And as that soldier first class, he ain't getting back.
Of course, this guy does not have wings.
Nope.
All right. Okay, doesn't go for the second hit of the sliding hill kick. Smart job there by JK. You know, that kind of like differentiates between like a good bail and a fantastic bail.
Yeah.
You know, the utilization of, you know, the sliding heel kick and knowing whether to throw the second kick out and not get punished.
Yep.
It's so good. Okay. Nice job again. JK right now, off stage gameplay.
Oh, charge
That
up.
was so smart. That was so smart by JK, knocking the teammate out of the way and then really sticking it to Kameme.
Yeah.
Abagango just a little late there with the afterburner kick to try to kill that momentum as Kameme was sent clear to the blast zone, but unfortunately just a day late and the $1 short.
Yeah, absolutely. Man.
Ain't got no money, man.
Nope, no money to be found. Yep, gotcha. Here we go. Man.
Okay, that was,
you know,
that was a
I love to see wish time, and then your teammate recognizes it. I mean, Larry just got like 5 back airs because of Fox.
Yeah.
for no reason.
For no reason, man.
He's like, oh man, this feels good.
Okay. Nope. Interesting. Actually, a little friendly fire there on the blue team's behalf, but gets wish time. Fantastic job.
Are we going to see the classic roll? No, it didn't come out.
Red team right now kind of trucking along here, understanding that, you know, they do have a solid lead, so they want to try to extend this as best as possible. Kameme trying to, looks like he's playing more back into the cut, going for a lot of like fall away forwarders, really trying to bait the red team in right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're seeing some kind of some missed passes coming on from both blue and red team. They definitely need to kind of finish these plays because there's certain situations they could have gone some really early combinations and eventually taken some stocks, and this game kind of gone that much quicker. So I really want to see that because whoever is able to actually successfully pull out a lot of these conversions here, they're going to be able to actually take this game.
Yeah, they're going to be the ones to try to close out. Right now, Kameme, getting taken to
There
the top. The
is.
upper is going to do it, putting the heels on you.
Yeah, man. Beautiful pass right there by Larry Lurr. And then, of course, JK is just going to finish it off. And now we're going to have a 2v1 situation. Kameme going up against Larry Lurr and JK. Now, this man is at 150, but He's got a safe killer option. That don't matter, though. My man got grabbed up and back flipped.
That was it. Now
he gave him the American, dude. That was the guy himself, man.
Yeah, man, it happens. And, you know, what's crazy about, you know, Bayonetta in doubles is I think a lot of times people, they think of her in doubles and then they try to, like, draw parallels to her in singles. She's almost two different characters, if you will. In singles, she has a completely different mindset. In doubles, you know, her main objective, you know, is to catch passes and then try to finish from there, you know, because like we talked about with Fox, Fox is a setup character. He takes time. Same can be said for Bayonetta. So you really have to try to play to her strengths, like Larry Lurr did. Threw the opponent off stage. JK was there with the solid catch, and that converted into a stock.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely, man. It's just, like, there's so